Hey, hello, hi. Today I'm going to talk, in this short video here, I'm going to talk about one of my other creations. It's called Way of the Remote Influencer. It's an online monastery. It's the first of its kind as well. It's a very unique online monastery. I had created this concept actually in 2011, but I created a WordPress blog site for Way of the Remote Influencer in I believe it was February of 2016. Now, if you go to, you can easily find the website. Just go, the URL is www, of course, and wotri.org. What this could be classified as, it could be classified as a new religious movement and a new monastic order. Now I'll read you some info from the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It says, if you go to Google, you can just type in Universal Declaration of Human Rights or Freedom of Religion Article 18, and I'll read some of it here. Everyone shall have the right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. This right shall include freedom either individually or in community with others, and in public or private, to manifest his religion or belief in worship, observance, practice, and teaching. I'll read another part of this. Let's see, Human Rights Committee General Comment 22. It says the concept of worship extends to ritual and ceremonial acts, giving direct expression to belief, as well as various practices integral to such acts, including the building of places of worship, the use of ritual formula, and objects. Now the part about objects, I'm going to explain what I mean here. These are some of the objects that I use as part of my monastic order. Chain here, and here. Now this here, for my remote influencing system, I'd written an affirmation in my book, and I'll say it out for you. Like links of a chain, through remote influencing, we are connected to positive influences, people, events, situations, and outcomes. That's one of my chains. Here is another one. This lock here, it's called a carabiner. I'm not sure if I pronounce it right. Carabiner or carabiner. It's a lock. And here is another one of the objects that I use as part of my Way of the Remote Influencer monastic order. It's a hammer. Now this is an actual hammer. It's not. It may look like a rubber hammer, but it is metal. I'll prove it here. Here's a magnet here. There you go. Now the other objects that I use as part of my monastic order is key. There's one of the keys. It's an ornamental castle key. I'd actually bought these when I'd lived in Mountain View, California years ago. I think it was in 2002 I bought this. But anyway, that's one of the keys. There's the other one. And finally, the other one. All of these things I've explained actually in my website, so I'm not going to, you can, as I mentioned, if you go to my website, wotri.org. I have to admit I have some problems with anxiety, so I get a bit nervous sometimes, but the whole thing is, my work is all backed by solid research, so I'll prove everything that I'm teaching about, what I'm practicing, everything here, what I'm preaching it's all backed by solid research, so I know what I'm talking about. In fact, that's part of my ministry work, research. Research is one of them, the development of powerful people, is the second part of my ministry, and the third part is work. Those three areas you'll find, as I mentioned, if you go to my website, you'll find it, the info in there. You like these gloves here, huh? This is a golf glove. It's a Nike golf glove. I don't play golf per se, but you know, I like the style. And here's another one of my, it's a fingerless glove. I know that they don't match, but you know, this is all part about being creative, expressing yourself, doing things that you feel that you have the urge to do without worrying about what other people may think. It's part of my beliefs there. But as I mentioned, if you go to the website there, www.wotri.org, you'll find more info there. All right, thank you. Bye. Have a good day. See you.